video, don't forget to like and subscribe.
How's your day going?
Good, busy. How about yours?
Oh, it's going all right. What made it so busy?
Oh, just work and then trying to get things for my new apartment.
Yeah?
So,
What do you do?
I work at...
Oh, okay. What are you, like a doctor or something?
no. I just work on the research side. So I'm just looking at that.
Okay. What you got, researching medicines or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, what kind of medicines?
I'm in like obstetrics and gynecology research.
What's obstetrics?
Like delivering babies.
Oh, okay.
Like OB-GYN. Have you heard that?
OB-GYN, no, I never heard of that. What is that?
That's what it stands for, obstetrics and gynecology.
Oh, okay.
Like women's health.
Okay. What do you think we need more of in women's health?
What do we need more of?
Yeah, in women's health.
I think we need to listen to medical professionals and not politicians.
Yeah. What are politicians saying? What are the difference?
They think they bring their opinions and their beliefs rather than scientific evidence into laws that they make about women's
On
bodies.
what subjects?
Like access to healthcare, access to contraception and abortion, access to
Wait, what's contraception like?
like condoms, birth control, IUDs.
So what do you think about what? So I'm confused. Like,
It's okay. Yeah.
so you so what do you say about that type of stuff? You think that stuff should be free?
I think it should definitely be less expensive than it is currently.
What? I don't think condoms are expensive.
No, but like the more long-term ones, like the IUD, which goes.
Oh, birth control. Okay.
Yeah.
How,
That's more.
well, how much does birth control cost?
Well, like the pill
Mhm.
is, like, if you have insurance, can be like $5 to $10 a month.
If you don't, how much does?
It could be like $40 a month.
There aren't cheaper pills.
Mm-mm.
No.
Because it's so regulated and but then there's like the most effective way is called an IUD, which goes in the uterus, and that's like $1,000 if you don't have insurance.
So you think all that stuff should be free?
I think it should be at least significantly reduced.
Oh, okay. So you don't think it necessarily should be free?
No, I mean I think maybe for the people who wouldn't otherwise have access, like I think if you can pay, you should pay some. But if you can't pay and you want that, then it
So
should be better.
my thing is about when we getting it, just giving people stuff for free. It's like people start abusing it. They don't, So that's my only thing. Like,
yeah, I think it's not like everyone. It's not like candy, like throw it out in the streets, but
yeah.
just for people that wouldn't otherwise be able to pay, or pay as you can, or like pay as what you're able to.
So I watch a lot of political stuff on topics like abortion and stuff. So I think a lot of politicians I think they have a problem with the people that want the taxpayers to pay for it. I think they have a problem with those people. Like, why should the taxpayers have to pay for abortions and stuff like that? Unless the only time I feel like abortion should be free is if the woman was raped. Unless she wants to keep that baby, but
Yeah.
I don't know who wants to be reminded of being raped all the time. Interesting.
Yeah. I think for me the main thing is when people bring religion into telling someone else what to do.
Yeah.
It's like if you believe that that's against your religion, then like don't do that for you. But when politicians try and make laws based on their beliefs, that's like around like abortion, then that's where I'm like, I don't think that's right for my perspective.
So you think they think abortion should be illegal? You talking about stuff like that?
Yeah.
Well, what if they feel like it's killing a person?
I mean, I think that they are allowed to have that beliefs, but they shouldn't when the scientific evidence says it's not.
Well, when does it? I don't know anything about abortions. When is the baby considered a person?
There isn't actually any technical law in terms of it's called like a personhood. It's referred to as a fetus, basically, until it's delivered. But like a fetus can't survive on its own outside of the womb until like at least 24 weeks.
Okay.
And so that's where some people say, like, is once if it needed to be delivered early, they say that's when like it becomes a person. It's when it could survive on its own outside.
So you said 24 weeks?
About, yeah.
So after 24 weeks, do you think they should stop abortions then?
There's almost no abortions after 20 weeks.
Oh, okay.
It's very, very, very rare.
Okay.
Like it's like the only times over like 20 or 24 weeks is when like the mother's life is in danger, or they find out that the baby wouldn't survive. There's like less than like 0.1% of abortions are that late. It's very, very, most over 50% are in the first 9 weeks.
Oh.
It's just like but when it's not even the size of like a pea yet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's not really a person.
I don't know. See, my thing is I'll voice my opinion on things, but I won't I'll ask I don't tell people like, oh, you should know.
That's why I think I've learned a lot more since we're on the medical side.
Route change.
Uh-huh.
Change.
Because I think I've learned just like, oh, that at this point, how can I call that a person? It's like the bit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, say what you were saying.
As I've learned more the science behind it, working and learning in medicine, I see more of just how. I see how when it gets later and it starts looking like a baby, it can be more emotional or harder for people to say that's, more like killing a baby. But when it's so early and it's not a wanted pregnancy.
So has there ever been any abortions after 24 weeks?
They do, but they're very rare. It's usually only when there is, it's not usually just by like, oh, I decided I don't want to have this pregnancy. It's usually when the mother's life, say that if she had she has a medical condition.
Okay, so it's never just, I don't want to have the baby.
There's almost no time when that happens. I mean, I can't say never, but
you think that should be the middle ground?
I think that's a fair middle ground.
Okay, to where it should be illegal.
I don't think it's the government's role to say that. I think it should be doctors.
Okay.
I think if the doctors say that it's safe and they can do it and there's a good there's a reason, the doctor should be able to know the medicine to do the procedure the same way that it would do another medical procedure.
So I look at abortions it's sad because, sometimes I look at it like, dang, if my mom would have got an abortion, I wouldn't be here. Or, somebody got an abortion, somebody not, we might not had Steph Curry or Albert Einstein and stuff like that, But, I'm not a big person. Like, oh, don't do it, you can't have it. That's...
Yeah.
And I don't think you should have an abortion, but I'm not the one to be like, oh, just make you not have an abortion. I don't.
Yeah. I think personally, it's just, it's an individual decision. I don't think that anyone can tell someone else what they should do. They can give opinions and they can give it on either side, but ultimately it shouldn't be. You can't do that if that's what you want to do. If it is safe.